Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got 13 matchups on this NHL slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Definitely helps out the channel. Also, guys, if you guys live in North Carolina is having their pre-launch for FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, Bet365. So you're going to be legal here on March 11th is the opening day. So FanDuel and DraftKings have this special. If you pre-register in the description below, got a link for you guys. You're going to get $100 in bonus bets for pre-registering. And then you're going to get your bet 5 and get 200 in bonus bets. So you're going to get 300 in bonus bets for signing up. North Carolina users only. It's a great way to get you guys in if you guys live in North Carolina. So pre-launch is from the 1st to the 10th. Get in there. Take advantage of the bonus bets. It's an amazing promo for all your North Carolina people. Check that out in the description below, guys. You don't want to miss out on that. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Big slate today, guys. 13 matchups. Starting with the Winnipeg Jets versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina opening up as home favorites at -150. Winnipeg plus 130 with the over-under at 5.5. Winnipeg coming into this matchup 37-16-5. Carolina 36-18-6. Head-to-head, Winnipeg 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Winnipeg coming off a bad Dallas loss. Carolina on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Columbus win. Winnipeg, you have struggled against Carolina, 2-5 against Carolina here. The unders hitting Carolina's each of their last 5 games. They are 4-1 at home where they play well. And Winnipeg got some guys questionable for this game here. And I like Carolina here. I mean, they're playing well. They play very good at home. Winnipeg coming off just a bad Dallas loss. And yeah, I don't know. I look at this game. I think Carolina's got a good opportunity at home here. And I think I'm going to roll with the Hurricanes in this one. Next matchup, we got the Florida Panthers versus the Detroit Red Wings. Florida opening up as road favorites at -165. Detroit plus 140 with the over-under at 6.5. Florida coming into this matchup 40-16-4. Detroit 33-21-6. Head-to-head, Florida 9-0-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. They've been very good head-to-head. Florida on a 3-game winning streak, 9-1 in their last 10, coming off a Montreal win. Detroit ending their big winning streak they were on. They're coming off an Islanders loss. And yeah, Florida, they're hot. They're 5-0 on the road against Detroit. 10-1 straight up against Detroit here. 11-1 on the road. I mean, those numbers are pretty crazy. And yeah, I got to ride with Florida here. They're playing great, and they've looked good. It's as simple as that for me. Detroit's been playing well too. Like, I think they could be pretty sneaky today at home. But I'm gonna roll with the numbers here. Florida's just been dominant against Detroit. I'm gonna take the Panthers on the road. Next matchup, we got the Edmonton Oilers versus the Seattle Kraken. Edmonton opening up as road favorites at -170. The Kraken plus 135 with the over-under at 6.5. Edmonton coming into this matchup 35-20-2. The Kraken 26-22-11. Head-to-head, Edmonton 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Edmonton on a 2-game winning streak coming off a St. Louis win. Kraken on a 2-game winning streak coming off a 2-0 Pittsburgh win. Edmonton 5-0 against Seattle. 4-1 on the road against Seattle. They've been very good against the Kraken. 4-1. Oh yeah, I already said that. The overs hit in 6 of their last 9 games. The overs hit on Seattle's 4 out of their last 5. So maybe the overs is a good play today. And I like Edmonton on the road here. They've just been dominant head-to-head wise. And yeah, that was good enough for me. They've been dominant there in that category. starting to get things moving again in the win column. And I think I'm going to roll with the Oilers on the road. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Avalanche versus the Nashville Predators. Colorado opening up as road favorites at -145. Nashville +120 with the over-under at 6.5. Colorado coming into this matchup 37-19-5. Nashville 34-25-2. Head-to-head, Colorado 8-1-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Nashville, Colorado on a 2-game winning streak coming off that 5-0 Chicago win. And then Nashville, they're hot right now. They are on a 7-game winning streak coming off a 6-1 win against Minnesota. I mean, they've looked very good during this stretch they're on. Colorado is just 2-6 on the road. They've played poorly. The unders hit in 4 out of their last 5 games here. Yeah, Nashville's hot right now. Underdogs at home. Gonna be a tough game here for both teams. I'm riding the streak though. Nashville's played so well. First times they've actually, no, it's not. They've been underdogs twice during the 7-game win streak against Vegas and LA. Won them both. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a shot. Good value here. I'll take a shot with Nashville +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Wild versus the St. Louis Blues. Wild opening up as road favorites at -135. The Blues +115 with the over-under at 6. Wild coming into this matchup 28-26-6. The Blues 30-26-3. Head-to-head, Minnesota 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak coming off a Nashville loss. The Blues on a 3-game losing streak coming off a tough Edmonton loss. Minnesota, they're 4-1 against St. Louis, but just 3-9 on the road against St. Louis. That's where they've struggled. The overs hit in Minnesota's 4 of their last 6 games, so maybe the over's a decent play today. And yeah, St. Louis 9-3 at home against Minnesota. Minnesota, 2 rough games for the Wild here. And obviously the Blues haven't played that great either. And yeah, I don't know. Not in love with this matchup here. I think there's good value with the Blues today as a dog. I'll take a shot with St. Louis +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we've got the Montreal Canadiens versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning opening up as home favorites at -270. Montreal +220 with the over-under at 6.5. Montreal coming into this matchup 23-28-9. The Lightning 32-24-6. Head-to-head, Tampa Bay 8-1-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Montreal 2-8 in their last 10. Been a real struggle for Montreal. Tampa Bay on a 2-game losing streak coming off a Buffalo loss. But Montreal 1-13 on the road against the Lightning. 1-5 straight up against Tampa Bay. They have not been able to beat the Lightning, especially on the road. That's why Tampa Bay is big favorites here. The unders hit in 4 of their Tampa Bay's last 6 games. Maybe the under's a decent play today. But yeah, Montreal just no success on the road against Tampa Bay. So I think I'm going to roll with the Lightning at home. Next matchup, we got the New York Rangers versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -130. The Rangers +110 with the over-under at 6.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 40-17-3. Toronto 34-17-8. Head-to-head, the Rangers are 6-3-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Rangers 9-1 in their last 10, coming off a Columbus win. Toronto 8-2 in their last 10, coming off an Arizona win. Both teams playing great. Rangers are 5-1 on the road, so they've been able to get road wins. Toronto 5-1 at home. I mean, this is a monster matchup here. Both teams playing, at the elite level, and I just see good value with the Rangers. I always love a good dog in a matchup like this, so I think I'm going to take a shot with the Rangers +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Ottawa Senators versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Flyers opening up as home favorites at -130. Ottawa plus 115 with the over-under at 6.5. Ottawa coming into this matchup 25, 30, and 3. The Flyers 31, 23, and 7. Head-to-head, Ottawa 6-2 and 2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Ottawa on a 3-game losing streak, coming off an Arizona loss. Flyers coming off a Washington loss yesterday. Ottawa is 6-1 against the Flyers, so they've been very good head-to-head. And not an amazing matchup here. Both teams struggling. And when I see both teams struggling here, I like to take a shot with the underdog here, and because they always have a fair shot. They've been good head-to-head, so they do have that in the, to their advantage. I think I'm gonna take a shot with Ottawa plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Buffalo Sabres. Vegas opening up as road favorites at -120. Buffalo plus 110 with the over-under at 6. Vegas coming in this matchup 33, 20, and 7. Buffalo 28, 28, and 4. Head-to-head, Buffalo 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Vegas coming off a Boston loss. Been a real tough stretch for Vegas here. Right now, they're 2-6 in their last 8, and they haven't really got anything going at all. Buffalo 4-1 in their last 5, coming off a big Lightning win. Buffalo, the unders hit in 5 of their last 5 games. Maybe the unders a good play today, but Vegas has just been struggling hard. Really haven't been able to trust them these last, 2-3 weeks here. I think Buffalo is a good underdog today with Vegas struggling. I'll take a shot with Buffalo plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Boston Bruins versus the New York Islanders. Bruins opening up as road favorites at -140. Islanders plus 120 with the over-under at 6. Bruins coming into this matchup 35, 12, and 14. The Islanders 25, 20, and 14. Head-to-head, the Bruins 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Boston coming off a Vegas win, ending their 3-game losing streak they were on. Islanders on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Detroit win. Boston 6-0 against the Islanders. They've been very good head-to-head. The overs hit in 5 of their last 7 games. And then the Islanders, the overs hit in 5 of their last 6 against the Bruins. So I think the over is a good play today. And yeah, Boston, they've been dominant against the Islanders here, which I love to see from a road team. I think I got to roll with the Bruins on the road. Next matchup, we got the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Chicago Blackhawks. Columbus opening up as road favorites at -135. Chicago plus 115 with the over-under at 6. Columbus coming into this matchup 19, 30, and 10. Chicago 15, 40, and 5. Head-to-head, Chicago 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Columbus on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Carolina loss. Chicago on a 5-game losing streak, coming off a 5-0 loss against Colorado. Columbus 3-7 against Chicago, 5-13 on the road against Chicago. I mean, they have not been good against Chicago here. The unders hit in Chicago 6 of the last 7, so maybe the unders a decent play today. I see this as a winnable game for Chicago. Columbus has been bad against the Blackhawks here. I think I'm going to take a shot with the Blackhawks plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the San Jose Sharks versus the Dallas Stars. Dallas opening up as monster home favorites at -500, which is one of the highest I've seen all year. San Jose plus 375 with the over-under at 6.5. Sharks coming into this matchup 15, 38, and 5. Dallas 36, 17, and 9. Head-to-head, San Jose is 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. San Jose on a 5-game losing streak, coming off an Anaheim loss. Dallas It's been a struggle for Dallas. They're 2-6 in their last 8. They are coming off a Winnipeg win. San Jose just 1-8 on the road against Dallas. 3-12 on the road. We know how bad they are on the road here. This is a big game for Dallas. I mean, I think the public's going to be all over Dallas. A lot of pressure for them to come and beat San Jose, being this big of a favorite. In the past, I've just seen it a lot of times with these big favorites. They usually come out and dominate. Wouldn't shock me, though, if the Sharks pull off some upset, or maybe you can get the puck line cover. I don't hate a puck line cover, but I could easily see this Dallas coming out and winning like 5-1 or 5-2 or something and getting the cover, because San Jose, obviously we know what San Jose is. Haven't won in Dallas in a very long time. So I think I'm going to have to roll with Dallas at home. They're going to be a very popular parlay addition today. So I think I'm going to have to roll with the Stars at home. Then the last matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Calgary Flames. Calgary opening up as home favorites at -130. Pittsburgh plus 115 with the over-under at 6. Pittsburgh coming into this matchup 27, 22, and 8. Calgary 29, 25, and 5. Head-to-head, Pittsburgh 6-3-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Pittsburgh coming off a Seattle loss. Calgary on a 4-game winning streak, coming off an LA win. A very good 4-game stretch for Calgary. They beat Edmonton, LA, Boston, Winnipeg. About a good 4-game stretch that you can get right there. 4-2 at home. The overs hit in 6 of their last 9 games, so maybe the over is a good play today. I got to ride Calgary at home. I mean, this 4-game stretch they're on is incredible, and they're playing good. Got momentum coming into this game. I think I'm gonna take Calgary at home in this one. And that's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Have a good one.